So with the exception of China, I think we're going to be talking a lot less about recovery come next year. And that is because UN Tourism now projecting that travel tourism arrivals will fully recover by the end of this month. That would be the first time since the outbreak of the global pandemic, which is now nearly 5 years ago. So as we see this story of recovery ending, a new one will begin, one marked by growth. We can see some regions already well on their way. If we compare arrivals for the first 9 months of this year with pre-pandemic, we see the Middle East arrivals up some 29%, Africa up 6%, Europe tipping the scale there, just getting over the line there at 1%. The Americas collectively nearly there, just down about 3%, and well, no surprise, Asia Pacific there lagging down about 15% compared to pre-pandemic. But interestingly, Asia Pacific expected to lead this growth story going into the future. Now, take a listen to some of these numbers. They're almost mind-blowing. Air passengers expected to more than double in the next 20 years. That's up from 8.7 billion from last year to 19.5 billion come 2042. Much of that growth expected to come from right here in Asia Pacific, led by where the middle class is growing the fastest. That would be China, India, Vietnam, and Indonesia. But also just some of those travel favorites, Thailand and Japan. Hotels racing to capture these millions of new travelers by launching mid-scale brands. Rapidly launching them, I should say. Marriott announcing its first 4 Points Flex by Sheraton opening in Japan just last month. The company is saying 12 more to open before the new year bells ring. Hilton signing a deal to open 150 Spark by Hilton hotels in India. The company calling this the fastest launch to open brand in the company's history. And that is saying a lot because this is a company that's more than a century old.